There have been a lot of changes here at ComArts over the summer. From new classes to new programs of study to classroom remodeling and a brand new studio. And these changes affect every one of us here at ComArts, from our seniors all the way to our new freshmen.
We always say we want to give student choice. So now we've developed 3 strands that students have choice about. We have our first strand, which is animation, and the kids will take Principles of Arts and Technology, which is a class that no one else in Northside has. That class is going to introduce kids to things that you learn in digital media, and then also our audio, visual, and animation. However, it's just an introduction class for freshmen.
I chose that because I want to get my ideas out on like a digital way, so like instead of just drawing on paper, I can finally like animate my characters how I want them to.
And then they'll go into animation 1 and 2 and then be able to do a huge project at the end, of course. The other strand is advanced broadcast journalism, which is new. After their freshman year, we're going to branch off into specific journalism classes like sports journalism or entertainment journalism or the traditional newscasting journalism.
I took broadcast journalism because I thought that I would like the journalism experience because I knew that journalism would involve more talking in front of people, and with my career path that would be important.
I decided that it would be quite interesting compared to the other choices because I've always kind of been interested in writing, so I thought it'd be cool to kind of just see where that takes me.
And then of course the third strand is going to be our audio visual strand. So that's the kind of traditional one that we've had, and then you'll still have throughout all 3 strands to take ISM, which is our mentorship class.
Next week, we'll be looking at physical changes to the campus, new classrooms, a new studio, and lots of exciting things for the future.
The other thing is kind of bad news, which I want this on here so everybody's aware. I've been told that we're going to just have no locker decorations, which I know is a tradition here at ComArts, so it'll be like, whoa. But we're going to just decorate the inside of our lockers now because there's been a bit of an issue with that. So unfortunately, we're just going to go to decorating either the inside of your locker or, you know, your own personal property. We're just going to steer away from all of that.
My name is Luis Miranda. My jersey number is 48.
Pierce Parker, and I wear jersey number 11.
My name is Rudy Elizondo, and my number is 22.
Above all else, we expect them to be respectable young men and women who are always striving for perfection. We have high expectations here, and we expect them to represent us with class and show that Raider spirit that we take pride in on and off the field.
I think the team's biggest rival is Brennan, since a lot of the middle schools that feed into Brennan and TAFT, kids went both ways, so you're just playing against your friends back from middle school.
My challenges is definitely me not being at least big enough, like weight size, because most of the offensive linemen are much bigger than me. But strengths, I guess, speed and the use of my hands.
The best part of the season was at the beginning when we came together and we took our first win. And our worst part, I guess, was when we had took that loss, but it was only a mistake that we learned from and got better from.
One of the things we've been trying to do is obviously bring back school spirit and combine the 2 high schools to where people, when they hear one, they think about the other and they don't think of them as 2 separate entities. And the more ComArts kids that we have involved in athletics, athletics always has a way of bringing people together. And so obviously that's what we're trying to do, and just the fact that we have that many ComArts kids I think is great, and I hope that number continues to grow.
My name is Anna Hughes, and I am teaching Principles of Art, Audiovisual Technology and Communications, and Commercial Photography 1 and 2. I am from Laredo, Texas, small border town, 2.5 hours from San Antonio, and I have taught digital media and a couple of business classes in Abilene, Texas at Cooper High School. I think the students are wonderful. I think the staff is wonderful. Everyone's been so helpful and very welcoming. One piece of advice is don't be so hard on yourself. I know that being artistically inclined and being in the art field, you want everything to be perfect, but perfection isn't always the key to everything. It really is all about finishing. So I would say finishing is everything, and don't let your imperfections stop you. My best experience has been just connecting with the students. I think that's been being able to, so as you go on through the year, you start to get to know all their little quirks as well as they get to know you. And I think that's been my biggest treasure, is just seeing everybody's little quirks and getting to know everybody. And I think that's all really wonderful. Thank you, Cause, for giving me an opportunity to work with you and getting to know all your students. I think I'm going to have a really great year. So far, it's been awesome.